Welcome to ZMB Talks.
Thank you so much. Thank you for having me.
You're welcome. How is the quarantine going?
We're stuck in here.
Are you aware that you're trending on social media right now?
Am I?
Tell us more on that story. People are saying that's your car that was being,
That was being smashed.
Yes.
Okay, so here's the thing. That was my car, but I sold it. That was bad. It was no longer my car.
Ah.
Yeah. I was the legal owner, but not anymore. So earlier today, somebody just sent me a video clip of some female smashing a car which belonged to me at some point,
Mm-hmm.
And then everybody didn't ask what was happening, but they just concluded, and you just know how it is, social media. So, but here's my word. That's not my car anymore. I sold it. It's long gone.
Okay. We are safe then. We're good to go.
Good.
So, you had a Facebook Live performance, just encouraging people to stay home. And this global pandemic has affected a lot of artists. But how has it affected you personally?
It's affected pretty much everybody because we can't really, work like we used to work, because everything is pretty much shut down, you know what I mean? So if I say I'm not affected, then I'm definitely lying, So it's really hit bad, I just pray it comes to an end real soon.
Yeah. If I'm not mistaken, I think you're actually one of the first artists to give us a live performance on Facebook. What pushed you to doing so?
Oh, is it?
Mm-hmm.
That's good. Actually, Sean Malone, there's a DJ called Sean Malone. He's the one that called me and proposed that idea. So I fell in love with it and said, let's go for it. I think I love the fact that I was able to interact with my fans on that platform because I don't really think I've performed like that before.
Yeah, that's true.
I bet they needed a bit of some entertainment as well.
That's true. You kept us well entertained.
That's good.
Alright, so the other time I was talking to you on IG and I came across this picture of you in South Africa with, is it Kid Tini from Ambitious Records?
Yeah, that's Kid Tini.
Yeah, so word on the streets is you're actually trying to push, you're trying to move to Ambitious Records. Is that true?
First of all, everybody knows I'm a pusher, by now, but I'll keep that on the low. I won't really reveal what's going on, but it's something in those lines. But for now, I'm not going to say much. I really don't have a lot of information on that.
Any record?
But something good will come.
Oh, any records we should look forward to?
Yeah, most definitely.
That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah, good.
So what's the story with Apa Iliso? How many are you guys?
So Apa Iliso consists of me and Gizmo, but we're gonna have the female artist on board. I'll give you a little hint.
Mm-hmm.
She is your friend.
Trina South. That's what's up, Mr. Jae Cash. That's what's up.
Trina South is really mad with the vocals, so I figured I've always been wanting to work with Trina South.
Mm-hmm.
So I just waited for the right time so that me and her can connect, just make everything happen. And I'm glad we're headed somewhere. I won't really make that announcement right now, but it's in the pipeline.
Alrighty. So I've attended quite a number of shows where you and Dismo performed together on stage. And the first show you brought out Dismo, I remember people thought it was the young Dismo and the crowd wasn't really appealing to his presence on stage. But from that time you've been consistent, you've managed to push him despite what people say.
Yeah.
What's that special thing you saw about Dismo?
Because I know what I saw in him, I haven't really, endorsed a rapper like that before. So I figured he's the right guy. You know what? Because even when I was coming up, nobody really accepted me like that. So them going him on stage really did affect the fact that I still wanted to work with him, because I know he's a bad rapper.
Yeah.
He's got future. He's the next big thing. Trust me.
Okay.
You gotta remember this thing. His more is really mad with the ball.
But then I think idea, knife to them are rappers. So what does it take to join Apa Iliso?
It just takes talent, to be honest. Just talent. And at the same time, I don't really want to pressure myself and have a lot of people on board, because I don't want to be in a situation where I fail to manage my own artists. I wouldn't want it to be overwhelming like that. So step by step, we're getting there. But for now, if you're talented, definitely there's room for you.
And I'm sure a lot of us didn't see this coming, but Edna and Jae Cash, you've got a studio and it looks perfect, especially on pictures and on videos. How long did it take you to come up with that?
First of all, it's always been my dream to own my own record label, And the moment I was in a position of making the type of money that would make me get my dream type of studio, I utilized that moment, and I didn't really take it for granted. So it took me like roughly a couple of months, not less than 5 months. And then when everything was set, we just put everything together and we made it happen like that.
Interesting. Big up yourself. And then what did I want to say? I started listening to Jae Cash paganishuka likufunda ati voice kudula kuchila amarula ukafuna cash wapunda J Mula.
Yeah.
So now my question is, people say you've been an upcoming artist for the longest time. How does that make you feel?
That really doesn't make me feel a different type of way, because it's actually the truth, Everything I own right now didn't really come easy. It's been a tough run for me. It's been a rough road, to tell you the truth. So, if it's gonna be the truth, why should I really get offended about it?
I mean,
here is where I wanted to be, and if God is blessing me like that, then amen. Let's keep working. Let's keep target to the skies the limit.
Interested. You gave us Giovanni. Should we expect any other album soon?
Most definitely. I don't really have the date, but we should have something towards the end of the year.
That song featuring your maps, is it on it? Angel.
It might. I haven't really decided on that yet, but it might.
Okay.
Yeah.
Alrighty. Thanks so much. But first, before you leave, any wise words to that person who follows you, man? A lot of people do follow Jae Cash because of your buzz, filia. So, any last words you'd like to say to that one person out there?
Yes. All I really need is your support. The same way I put in work and work myself out to make beautiful music is really the same way I need them to support me, and I'm not saying they don't, they really do. That's the reason why we're here right now, and I just pray it keeps on being like that, and I look forward to greater things